Welcome to SleepTide Tales, where gentle stories and soothing sounds guide you to rest. Now, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath. Whether you had the best day or the worst day, it is now time to let go. Relaxed? Good. Now, I want you to put your phone away. You do not need your eyes to listen, do you? Eyes closed. Good. Now, let me guide you to a peaceful dream. In a quiet valley, nestled between two soft hills, there was a little stone cottage. It sat alone, surrounded by tall grasses that swayed like whispers in the evening breeze. The cottage belonged to an old lantern keeper named Elara, who had lived there for as long as the valley had known the stars. Every night, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky with hues of lavender and gold, Elara would step outside. In her hands she carried a single lantern, its glass cloudy with age, its light a warm, flickering amber. She didn't rush. There was no need. Time moved slowly in the valley, as if it too wanted to linger in the stillness. She walked a winding path through the grass, her footsteps soft against the earth. The lantern swayed gently, casting a pool of light that danced with the shadows of wild flowers, tiny daisies and sleepy lavender that bowed their heads as night fell. The air smelled faintly of honey and dew, and the distant chirp of crickets began to hum, a lullaby for the world below. Elara's task was simple, though no one knew why she did it. At the edge of the valley, where the path met a crumbling stone bridge, she hung the lantern on an iron hook. It dangled there, glowing steadily, a beacon against the dark. The bridge led nowhere now. Its other half had long since tumbled into the stream below, leaving only the sound of water trickling over smooth stones. But the lantern stayed night after night, as if guarding a secret the valley kept to itself. She would sit for a while, perched on a mossy rock, watching the light flicker. The stars above mirrored it, tiny echoes in an endless sky. Sometimes a fox would rustle through the bushes, its amber eyes catching the glow for just a moment before it slipped away. Other nights an owl would call, its voice low and mournful, blending with the rustle of leaves. Elara never minded. She liked the company of the night, the way it wrapped around her like a soft blanket. The lantern's light didn't reach far, but it didn't need to. It was enough to warm the little corner of the valley, to trace the outline of the bridge and the stream below. Elara often wondered if anyone else saw it, if travellers on the distant hills paused to notice the faint glow. She liked to think they did, that it offered them a moment of peace, a quiet promise that all was well. As the air grew cooler and the stars grew brighter, Elara would rise, her shawl slipping slightly over her shoulders. She'd lift the lantern from its hook, cradling it as she made her way back to the cottage. The grasses parted for her, the crickets sang a little softer, and the stream murmured its good night. Inside, she set the lantern on her window-sill, where it glowed faintly until dawn, a companion to her dreams. The valley slept then, blanketed in darkness and the memory of light. And Elara slept too, knowing she'd walk the path again tomorrow, as she always had.